Was yours right over there?
Testing.
Okay, so that's yours.
Testing everyone here. All right.
Okay. So if we put down, like, if I put 1 or 2, I had to put another.
Hello there, party people. Anybody tuning in now? Merry Christmas.
Now, this is always keep.
Doing a little Christmas stream over here. Just got things started. No starting soon screen, as things would normally be, because I'm confined to my little mobile device this time. But I've got the rum, and lo and behold, I've also got the gift ready. So I think things are going to be just fine. Before we get into this, I kid you not, there was a light bulb failure. This beautiful light you see above us literally just came online like less than a minute ago, because right before going live, the light bulb just like randomly burned out, which is like, I feel like what you would expect to happen like on Christmas Day, right before a scheduled event. This is just kind of how things are. I'm seeing over on our YouTube side, I see Cole popping in. Hey, Cam! Hey, what's going on, Cole? Merry Christmas! What's going on? I just shut off? What do you mean I'm shut off?
Everything.
Get anything shut off? You don't see anything?
Never mind.
No, I'm seeing everything over here. I see Jay Novice on Twitch. Merry Chrysler. Merry Chrysler. Merry Chevrolet. Merry Tonka Truck. We're making some, I don't know how we got on the topic earlier, but we were talking about, what's the one song that likens people's backsides to actual dump trucks? Because we were talking about that earlier. This is just a weird, like, with an X Christmas stuff that happens around here. To everybody out there, if you're joining it a little bit later or earlier there, Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Happy holidays in general. Jay's asking, is there eggnog? You know, you're not the only person to be bothering me about eggnog, Jay, because right before this, I was like, does anybody want eggnog? And it was kind of silent. Except for one little voice. And that was Mama with an X. And right as I'm about to go on, she's like, did you make the eggnog yet? I was like, I asked 3 times before. I will be making some eggnog after I'm done doing this little stuff for you guys over here. The recipe of the night is going to be that Gregnog that I showcased on, I think it was Monday straight. No, it was last Wednesday. No, it was Monday of last week, over a week ago. That recipe with the maraschino liqueur, with the bourbon from How to Drink, that's the recipe that I'm going to be doing this evening, and I'm going to show it to my extended family and stuff. I'm seeing Cole saying a wonderful day today. Also, hey Anna, and I've got Disney Queen over behind the camera over there. Amy Chow saying evening from the Fama Chow. I love that. I love that, dude. That's great. The Fama Chow. We've got the whole family with an X over here. I'm seeing a number of people on the... We're actually live on TikTok now as well. Although nobody on the Twitch and YouTube side can actually see the messages because I don't have that stuff hooked up just yet. I don't have the glory of the what is it? I don't have the desktop set up right now, so we don't get all the multi-chat stuff up there. But to everybody who's joining in a little bit later, I've of rum that we've been working on as a community. We've been kind of talking around on our Discord server about what to put in this little bottle of XMas spiced rum. And there's a number of different things in here, and I didn't choose anything that went into this bottle aside from the dark rum that went on the inside. And just a small rant on the dark rum, it's Kaki brand, K-A-K-I, and this is like the shadiest rum website I've literally ever seen, and it's got basically no flavor. So, if you're in a similar position where the bottle of liquor that you have tastes like nothing that you want it to, just throw spices in it. Just throw whatever you want to in there, honestly. And the other thing that I was teasing everybody about was this little, was this weird bell-shaped, like, present. Cole guessed that it was a bell. It doesn't ring, I promise you that. I don't think we had any other, like, big guesses or stuff like that. But, you know, you can keep guessing if you want to. I'll open it up right here. I see Lady Chaos popping and saying Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to those who celebrate. If not, it is just merely December 25th. And that's a wonderful reason to celebrate anyway, because we made our way from December 24th to the 25th. And if all things go according to plan, we'll make it to the 26th, 27th, all the way to 2025, where we can start this whole stuff all over the day. What were you saying, dearest? Tomorrow starts Hanukkah?
Hanukkah and Kwanzaa.
Oh, no way, really? Well, anybody who celebrates Kwanzaa or Hanukkah, then almost there. We're almost there. I'm seeing Amy Chow saying that the screen froze on my end, and Kid Santa with the little snowballs over there. How's it looking? Do things seem frozen to you?
You're still going.
Things seem okay.
Mine's a little choppy here.
Refresh. We'll try that. I mean, to be fair, like we're also up doing a little family Christmas trip up here in the beautiful state of Massachusetts. Not with an X, mind you that. It's a funny state otherwise. It's got ass in the name, which I think is absolutely hilarious. But so I am basically hogging the Wi-Fi right now, so I don't want to do that for too much longer. I don't want to waste your time, because you might have family that you're hanging out with. You might have friends that you're also hanging out with, too. And technically, I think I'm supposed to be playing a card game, and there's at least one hungry parent in here who thirsts for eggnog, and I do have to get back behind the stick, so to speak, to be able to do that. But I wanted to hang around with y'all first. I'm seeing my chatbot. The chatbot is running right now, and it says take a little sip of the drink, which I've got nothing of so far, because I want to crack this. Actually, I'll take that as an excuse to crack open this rum over here. I do have water, though, so I'll go with that.
Also, you got bits.
I got it. Yeah, I know. I was acknowledging Kid Sandin's little snow bits there. I don't have a party horde on me, but instead I'll crinkle. There we go. I'll do that. I don't want to blare out anyone's eardrums over here.
Just me.
I'm seeing Jay saying, I bet it's cold AF up there. To be fair, I thought it was going to be cold, but it was colder in Philadelphia than it was going almost 6 to 7 hours up north, which I thought was hilarious. And I was actually just talking to somebody today, like, how is it? How is it up there? I was like, it's warm. And I guess here, it's beautiful. We're over by a frozen lake over here. We got a chance to try to, stick our feet in it, which was unsuccessful because, lo and behold, we had, it was frozen over. Let's see. Sorry, I'm also trying to do this on TikTok as well, because we got a big influx of followers over on TikTok, so I figured I'll let them join in on the fun. So those of you viewing on that side, I'm not usually live on this platform, because TikTok's live platform is, I don't like it. But we're learning, ever so slightly. But with that being said, I don't want to tease you all any longer with this bottle of rum here. This is what's inside of it. This started out as just a very, very plain dark rum. The brand is KAKI. It is a Haitian-inspired rum. It's not from Haiti. And to be fair, it doesn't taste like anything other than like colored vodka, if I had to be perfectly honest. So we make the best out of a situation by putting wherever we want to it. And I asked the community to come up with a couple of things to put inside, and this is what they came up with. Inside of this bottle of dark rum, now spiced, is hibiscus, some orange peel, star anise, cinnamon, stick, vanilla bean, ground pink peppercorn, a little bit of garlic, clove, chaga mushroom nibbles, as well as some lemongrass cardamom bitters. It has gotten mighty dark over here, and again, if the lighting situation, if I didn't have literally two phones sitting right here and I had a little flashlight, I'd do a little flash through of this to show you what color this is. We'll bring this back to the bar with an X, where I'll be able to have a cocktail angle and all stuff set up, and we can dive deeper into this, but I wanted to make sure I get it. Oh! I see my father with an X actually just handed a light to me over here. Let's see what color this is. Check that out. That's a lot darker than it was. If you want before and after pictures, we've got it over in our Discord as well, but it took it like a purplish color almost. It's beautiful looking. Videosity over on YouTube saying, Merry Christmas, hope everyone had a good day. You as well, Videosity. And Videosity saying, well, if it's not from Haiti, why do I want it? I actually won this, I won it in a giveaway, and I was like, oh my god, and when I got it from the person, I was like, I'm so excited to try rum from Haiti, and they didn't explicitly say, yeah, I'm happy for you too. Again, inspired by it, but not directly from. But let's give this thing a try.
Do you want ice?
I'll stick without the ice for now. But thank you, dearest. Give this a little try. I've done like mini tastes of this thing, but not the full thing yet, so. Cheers to all y'all. Cole's like, it's almost a wine red. It does have a sort of garnet color to it. It actually kind of looks like, it's like caramel. It's almost syrupy in a way. Amy chat with the drum roll. Drum roll, please. Let's give it a smell first. It is very heavy on those anise notes. Like, it's very anise. And actually, there's a small piece of anise that fell. Anise, I don't really know. Somebody's going to correct me on it if I'm saying it wrong anyways. There's a tiny little piece of anise that was in there. So I'm going to put that back in my thing. Very potent, like, anise notes. Honestly, there wasn't a lot of garlic clove in there. But I could smell just a teeny bit of the garlic.
That's why you only put in a little.
That's why we put only a little bit. Cole was trying to get me to double up the amount of garlic that I was in there.
Well, no, he corrected you the first time.
Oh, he corrected.
Give him credit.
No, he pushed again. Yes, he did. There's written record of that. What else is going on there? I'm trying to think. It's mostly just those two, just a hint.
Use your cheat code.
I'm just looking at the ingredients.
Don't use your cheat code.
There's like a slight bit of... There's almost something Christmassy about it. I'm not getting much of the cinnamon. I'm not getting too much of the too much of the clove in there too, and I feel like I would add more to this. The other thing I wanted to do is, after we give this a try, I might filter out all the ingredients that are in there so far, the solid ingredients, and then we'll kind of see if we want to take this rum in a particular other direction after giving it a try. But to everybody out there, before we give this a taste, a small little cheers to all those who celebrate Christmas, all those who don't celebrate Christmas. You're either in the group or you're out of it, no matter what side of the fence that you find yourself on, or if you're sitting on the fence in a rather precarious position, totally your preference. You're welcome and happy to celebrate whatever you've got. At the very least, you're here living and breathing with the rest of us, and for that, that's something that I think is worth appreciating. So, cheers to everybody out there, no person in particular. This is spice from a taste.
But I can do this, right?
Whoa. That is
I
potent.
forgot what I can do.
What's it taste like?
That's so potent. That is almost sweet in a way. To forgive I don't have the original bottle of rum on me, but previously, this tasted like a hint of maybe like an aged like vanilla note that would be akin to like a whiskey with mostly vodka. It was very, very ethanol forward. I immediately, when it hit my tongue, and I'm gonna go in for another taste here, because the first taste, when you liven up your taste buds, is never necessarily the most accurate one. It was sweet. It tasted sweet in a way. And I'm trying to figure out what went in here to make it sweet. I don't think I didn't add any sugar to this. Only the herbs that I listed earlier. The cinnamon, the vanilla, pink peppercorn and whatnot.
Now I can't do this.
And then afterwards, it was a little bit of anise. And then it went a little bit further into, I think a little bit of the cinnamon. And some other stuff. I'm going to go for it again. This is fascinating. And I tasted garlic too. Let me be perfectly honest with that. What it's laying on my tongue is very anise. It's almost got that tongue-numbing effect that star anise, very licorice-forward things tend to have. It's very good. I would say it's a little unbalanced on the things that went into it, but hey, this is my first time infusing rum and making our own spiced rum, so this is something that we can learn from. Let's go again.
We'll fill in for her. I don't think it's
she didn't set up for cards.
So how do I play? What do I do?
Oh, there's the garlic. A little bit of garlic. Very, very anise. A little bit of a bitingness from the peppercorn. I think those sweet notes that I was catching on to earlier might be the herbal notes of the pink peppercorn, because there is something very appreciably floral in there and oddly herbal in a way. It's almost spearminty in a way, but not in a cooling sensation. It's everything after the fact that does have a sort of like quasi bitterness to it. It's very, very tasty.
I was always so curious to see what it would be like to have an alcoholic beverage like this with garlic in it.
It's true. So this is. How would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Julian with an X.
Julian with an X.
I don't know where the
What do you
X
wanna
is placed, but it's in there somewhere.
I have talked about my brother, the musical savant, every once in a while, and this is the man in the flesh right here, this beautiful individual. But yeah, we've got a number of. We got mushroom in here, some chaga, lemongrass cardamom bitters, some star anise, some hibiscus, cinnamon stick, garlic, crushed pink peppercorn, orange peel, clove, and then 0.16 grams of
like
garlic.
The other 5 commandments we've been looking for right
all
here.
of them.
Yeah.
All of them. Would you like to give this a smell?
I would love to. I'd like to smell it first. How would you describe the overall profile? Is this a flavor?
It's very anise forward. It starts anise. It goes into a little of herbal notes. It's very potent all around. And I would say some of those Christmas spice notes are kind of like supporting everything else, especially the clove in there.
Oh, yeah.
It's wild. And then there's this overarching air. Ever so slightly of garlic in there, which is potent, very indeed.
What's interesting, it's as I'm approaching the actual sip and inhaling to get ready for the aeration, though, sipping on, I can really feel all this warming spice coming in. There's absolutely this kind of garlic overtone that's just existing throughout the entire thing.
Yeah, it's actually kind of wild.
Mm-hmm. This is a wild concoction.
Indeed. I'm seeing Cole on YouTube saying the vanilla was probably what did it. Oddly enough, somebody was mentioning on stream the other day that vanilla typically takes a long time to fully infuse its flavors. So I'm wondering whether or not the vanilla is actually playing a large note here, or whether it'll get more potent over time, because this has only really been sitting for maybe a couple weeks or so, with some of the ingredients adding more over time. So some of the other flavors that will tend to come out with longer exposure to ethanol like this is might get a little bit more potent over time. If you're making your own vanilla extract, for example, you can put vanilla bean in Everclear and just let it sit for a year, and then you put some more vanilla bean in it, you swap containers and stuff, and it should get better over time.
Now, what I'd be curious about is like the actual like everything you have in there, especially like the garlic in there too. Like, what could you actually do with that physical garlic after you finish this drink? Like, could you cook something up with that garlic?
Actually,
infused with everything that's in there. Like,
one of our users, Cole Menez, mentioned that if this isn't like a sipping rum, then you could use this as like a marinade. You can make this. You can combine it with something that has savoriness, add it with a little bit of fat or something to cook something.
Yeah, you can use it for like a rub with like a brisket. Or something, maybe.
Oh yeah. Especially because you have those potent like spice, as in it's hot on your tongue notes. Which the garlic certainly provides. And actually, I just had a little burp back here too, and the garlic's coming back up again. There was a piece of it that almost reminded me a little hot doggy in a way.
Yeah.
But then again, we did just eat dinner too. So
we did, yeah. Yes, anise flavor. It lingers in your mouth here. Really, it does. But it's a very pleasant aftertaste that just stays in the mouth. You know, I really can't complain about this at all.
Dearest wants to give it a try as well. She's behind the camera. She's doing a little moderating from back there.
Nice.
I was just staring at her face. She's giving a couple blinks. No scrunching of that. Oh, there we go. It hits you. It hits you.
Like a 2x4
It hits you. Like smack right in the face.
That is so licoricey.
I know. Well, it's the star anise in there, which, by the way, y'all, I didn't realize how quote-unquote expensive star anise is. I bought a quarter of a pound, which I thought was the smallest amount I could buy.
Nope, that
it was
is a
still
lot
like
of
$20. Oh, that doesn't sound more. Yeah, by all means.
Oh, there's a little bit of garlic.
A little bit. You get it, right?
That
Yeah.
is the only saving
It's hanging
factor
out
in
in
my
his
It's
mouth.
hanging in there.
Woo! Oh!
It's wild.
Oh!
I'm curious about how the chaga like is incorporated in all
Yeah,
this. So like
we were discussing. It was more than awesome. Our Mad Brad who suggested maybe a little bit of mushroom in there, and I've got cordyceps powder, like the stuff. What was it from? Like not Left 4 Dead. What was the
cordyceps,
game?
those are the ones that they come from. Like it's the little like mushrooms that will grow out of like an ant or something.
Yeah,
They'll
yeah.
make the actual
Apparently-
vessel die at a high range so that the spores can shoot
Oh
out.
yeah. It doesn't happen in humans apparently. But yeah,
Not
it was
yet.
between that and chaga, and the cordyceps I had as a powder, and the chaga I had was like these little like squishy rocks of brown.
Yeah.
And that was a little more earthy, and so we had been like, maybe we'll put the earthy thing in there, so the earthy characteristics of the rum, if it was ever there to begin with, comes out a little bit more prominently. I see the upper diamond popping and saying, "Cheers, mate! Cheers to you!" This cheers goes out to everybody out there, no matter who you are, so long as you're alive to be watching this.
Yeah, boy, wonderful concoction and a wonderful Christmas 24 spiced
Oh,
rum
yeah.
from
Oh, yeah.
Cameroxn-claus here, yeah.
And what we'll do is we'll bring that back to the bar with the next two, and I'll add this to the inventory that we have, and we can continue adjusting it if we want to going forward. It'll be in the inventory. If you're not familiar with it already, on the CameroxnWithAnX website /stock is a list of over 200 different spirits that we've got Axu, which is an excellent segue into the gift that I have that I want to showcase to all y'all.
Have fun unwrapping that.
Thanks
Merry
for joining
Christmas,
me, buddy.
everyone, of course.
Absolutely. I love my brother. I love my whole family. The whole fam with an X is all in the...
they're all over there
They're all hanging
hanging
over there
out.
playing some cards, maybe doing a little bit more drinking before I get over there. I want to say...
that later.
Indeed. I want to acknowledge the chat is a little bit different on here. I have to scroll up and stuff. But Cole saying that 2 small slices of garlic. Cam, imagine if you put the whole little thing in. I almost did, man, and I thought I was going to. Disney Queen saying my favorite flavor beyond sugar is garlic. Acknowledge. There we go. Diamond saying finally got the PSP emulator working so I can finally play Patapon again. I can't remember what that is. What is Patapon? But congratulations, dude. Excellent. So now, the other thing that I want to make sure that I get out there before my battery dies on both of these live streams, this is just going to be a little small, but I just wanted to make sure that I popped in to say Merry Christmas to those who celebrate, Happy Holidays for those who don't, or otherwise Merry Kwanzaa, which is happening soon, Merry Hanukkah, or whatever it is that you're celebrating. At the very least, we're making our way into 2025, and that's just something worth celebrating. So I got all the gifts. I got the live chat a gift. This mostly applies to the Twitch crowd, but also the YouTube crowd who's aware of how things happen. They were guesses that this was a bell. And that's pretty much all I got. Somebody said that it might have been a bottle of brandy. I think somebody said it might have been a bottle of whiskey. And so, let's give this an open, right? I'll unwrap it with y'all. Do you want to do the first tug, chat? Want to do the first chug? Go ahead, chat. You do it. I'm gonna let you do it. Nice. You can do a bigger pull than that, chat. I got you. Oh, there we go. Oh, what is this? Don't be getting any weird ideas out there. No weird ideas. I know what it looks like. I see Diamond said, I want to say it's Cameron merch. How did I charge you guys for merch? Are you kidding me?
Wow, that's a request now.
There we
Can
go.
Start making it.
There we go. What is this? It's a bottle.
Oh, okay. He's the chef over there.
It has a
Explain it.
little label on it. I don't know if that's coming up like the right direction, because to me it's absolutely backwards around here.
It's a fun
Oh my gosh. Amy Chow saying tug, Chaos Man. That became MA real quickly. It's not a butt plug. It's not. You put things in the container. Here, let me get this thing off of here.
Taped it?
Yeah, I taped it so that the little plug part wouldn't come off. I promise this is rated PG-13. We do alcohol. And if you're not of the age to be consuming alcohol, you really shouldn't be here. But hey, you know what? Say nothing, and we can't catch you. Chaos is like, oh my god, I love this infinity blend. What's an infinity blend? What do you mean you don't know what an infinity blend, Diamond? This is Chat's infinity blend. This is a bottle. This is a bottle decanter that I got for y'all. And you might have, if you've been observant, or if you've been paying attention, this decanter has been sitting in the background of the stream on the shelf in the corner for about a month and a half now since I got it. And it was labeled the other day with Chat's Infinity Blend. This is the concept. As we move into 2025, I'm going to fill up this bottle. When we get back to the bar, I'm going to fill this bottle with vodka. And that's where we're going to start. If you're not familiar with how I do the whiskey infinity bottle that we have back at the bar with NX right now, it goes like this. Whenever you take from the bottle, you have to refill into the bottle. What I've been doing with our infinity whiskey blend at the bar with NX is whenever I take from it, I have to put back whiskey in it. I can put scotch in it. I can put bourbon in it. I can put corn whiskey in it. In one case, we had our mod Annie Toya put candy apple whiskey in it, which is still technically whiskey, which means it still technically follows the rules. The rules for this bottle are as such. When we take from the bottle, which is going to start off as a total decanter of vodka, you're going to tell me what bottle to put back into it. I think I'm going to do 2-ounce pours from this thing. So hypothetically speaking, if Lady Chaos pops in and says, I redeem on the Twitch side dry curacao. Let's put dry curacao in here first. We're going to pour out 2 ounces of the vodka, which starts out in this thing, and then we put 2 ounces of dry curacao into the bottle. If next time Diamond comes around and says, I want you to put sour apple schnapps in the bottle, then we pour out 2 ounces of some percentage of vodka, some percentage of dry curacao, and we fill it up with this now neon green liquid of sour apple schnapps. Maybe the next time Disney Queen pops in and says, ooh, I want to put some blue in there. I want to make it neon blue. So she says, let's put some blue curacao in it. So we pour out 2 ounces of now vodka, sour apple schnapps, and dry curacao, and we fill it up with blue curacao, and as time goes on, this will become whatever you make it to be. And there are no rules on this aside from put a bottle of alcohol in this. Technically, the stock website has 200 different options for what we can put into the bottle right now. I'm going to be adding a filtering feature because I'm going to add some more ingredients, things that are not necessarily liquid. Things like sugars, things like syrups, things like other ingredients like apples or limes or whatever fruits that I've got on there. And we're not putting anything into the bottle that's not alcoholic, unless it's a non-alcoholic spirit. Those are pretty much the rules here. I'm seeing Cole saying, what about Crown Royal? We could put Crown Royal in here. Diamond saying, I'm going to ruin it by saying put cold brew coffee. I just know it. So that'll be the thing. If you specify an ingredient that isn't on the bar or the next stock list, I'll refund you your points. I'm not gonna put cold brew in here. We're not putting anything like juices and stuff in here either. At least for now. If we really want to go crazy with there are no rules bottle, then we'll get another decanter. These things are cheap. I bought this for like $8 at a thrift store.
Okay.
So it's something that we can always make more. If we can have as many blends as we want to, and as we roll into the new year in 2025, I just want to do more stuff where we're all doing this sort of collaborative mixology at the bar with the next. One of the things that I absolutely love doing at the bar right now is to be able to figure out, like, try some of the recipes that y'all have come up with. We did an actual, like, workshopping of a drink on stream, I think, last week with Degenerate Roach. We've had a number of different, like, recipe requests from people like Cole, people like Ryan, people like, I'm trying to remember who else, but there's shorts all out for it. But that's the idea is I want to bring this fun and joy of mixology to whoever is out there, so long as you've got a keyboard to type on with the bar with an X. So we'll continue growing in the future, and it'll be all in fun, you know? That's the idea. I see Glorious popping in over on the YouTube side. Good to see you, Glorious. Disney Queen saying got coffee liqueurs, alcohol only saying Diamond, that works. Everclear says Cole. I do have Everclear. And you can tell me to put Everclear in it. Like this, if it's on the list, you can tell me to put it on the inside. Disney Queen saying too, I've got a few infusions with Everclear. I've got a couple of like custom things. And whether or not it's got Everclear in it specifically or not is something that I've probably forgotten about. Excuse me.
I think you still have it, you.
I think I still have it. Where'd my water go? Oh, I got my water
Never mind, my bad. Sorry.
over here.
My bad, sorry.
Yeah, I got water and I got my rum blend.
There, because
That's pretty much all I. Listen, y'all. That's pretty much all I got planned for it. Just a small little Christmas stream, but I wanted to make sure to give a little FaceTime for those who may be popping in. So just as a review, y'all, this is what we had. Us in the WithAnX community over on our Discord specified a number of ingredients that go into this bottle of spiced rum. It started off a very nice, like, transparent brown color, and now it's nice deep in color. It's a little purple now, and it's very heavy on notes of star anise and other things. I see that consumption command, Disney Queen.
I would stack them just so you can see.
You just
Stack it right on top. Okay.
It has like a prominent sweetness to it. It is powerful on those star anise notes. There's a hint of the garlic like spiciness in there, and there's a nice cinnamon note, clove note, and a little floral and herbal note that I feel like is coming from the crushed pink peppercorn most specifically. As this sits over time, I think what I'll do is I'll filter out all the solid ingredients in here, and I'll continue the thread that we have with my tasting notes here so we can figure out what to do with the custom rum blend next as we take it back to the bar with an X and figure out something else to do with it. A little bit of rum and coke wouldn't be too bad. I'm seeing Glorious asking, you ever make anything with Italian soda? I don't know if this brand is only in Canada, but my mom drinks these good-tasting Italian sodas. The Italian soda that I can think of off the top of my head is San Pellegrino, and I've never done anything specifically with San Pellegrino before, but it's a seltzer, it's a low-calorie, or not low-calorie, but low-sweetness like soda, like a number of other brands out there. You mix that with a little bit of bitters, you mix that with any syrups that you have laying around, mix it with a little bit of vodka, just like up the booze a little bit, a little vodka and soda. It's good stuff. Really tasty. I'm seeing Cole saying, will our rum be a permanent aspect of the bar with an X stock? It will, until it runs out. And then maybe we'll just have to make another one. I'm seeing Videosity saying, blood orange Italian soda is the bomb. The, what is it? It's the, San Pellegrino Aranciata. I think it's the Aranciata is the blood orange. I think that's what they put on the can. If I'm mispronouncing the Aranciata part, you can actually make fun of me for it, because I am Italian. I should be knowing how to say these things correctly. And I see that I can hear that none of my Italian family are correcting me, so I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Julian's judging me. Julian with an X. Oh, man. I'm seeing Cole say yay. So, yeah, so what was what we did? We had this bar with an X spiced rum for this blend of 2024. I'm thinking maybe we do this every year. Maybe around December, we crack open another little thing of rum and we make our own spiced thing of the year. Maybe we do a couple of these. Maybe we open up our own distillery one day. I don't know. I saw, there's a channel, a bourbon channel called Bruzel, and I just saw Bruzel's video of them almost buying a whole distillery, and I was like, I want that so badly, but I'm not made of money, so it ain't happening anytime soon. I'm seeing a Videosity saying, you're Italian? I'm sorry, man. How dare you? I'm also kind of German, too, so it makes up for itself. Also, to our folks on TikTok, I'm sorry, my other phone ran out of battery, so slide out of luck. To anybody who's not following the TikTok already, no pressure. You don't have to. It's okay. They're not watching anymore, so they don't need to know. I'm seeing Gloria saying, it wasn't San Pellegrino, or however you spell it. That barely has any taste. Compared to what you're talking about? Okay. Okay, those fighting words. I also don't know if San Pellegrino is true Italian soda or not. I'm seeing Cole saying, can we actually add a little to now? Add a little bit to it now? It depends on what I've got available, you know?
I think he means the infinity bottle.
Oh, to the infinity bottle? No. So this is a little precursor to 2025. I am not opening this up to y'all until we get into 2025. I'm still working out a couple of the kinks of how to balance things and whatnot, but this is a little sneak preview from there. We will start off with vodka, and I was going to add the vodka to the decanter today, but I forgot the vodka, so... And I didn't feel like buying more, because I have like 10 liters of vodka back at the bar with an X, because I asked somebody, hey, you got any vodka? And they did. They had a lot of vodka. So we've got a lot of room for infusions and stuff. I'm seeing Annie popping on our Twitch site saying, hey, Cam, Merry Christmas! I was talking about you! What was I talking about you about? I was talking about the whiskey infinity bottle. Annie, if you want to put more candy apple in this thing, I will not raise an eyebrow at you.
Are we gonna waste all my candy apple?
Waste, you say?
But it's for me. To drink.
Oh, man. I'm seeing Cole saying Italian is better than being French.
Woo! These are heavy statements.
Oh, man. I'm seeing Gloria saying, why isn't TikTok going to be banned in the United States? Listen, I'll see TikTok banned when I see it happen. They've been talking about banning TikTok for a while now. I'm a skeptic, and until I can't log into the app anymore and can't log in and upload videos, then I'll stop. Because it's all about exposure on the internet. Don't you know? Everybody. And he says, hopefully all good things. Oh yeah, all good things. Cole saying I'm French. I can say that. He's not wrong. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I call it how I see it, and I'm not French, so I can't speak on behalf of the French when I say oui. I can't. So, y'all, they were rounding around about the 30-minute mark here, and I'll be honest. I love spending time with y'all. But I only get a little bit of time away from the bar with an X between editing videos, between mixing up drinks, between hanging out with y'all, playing video games or otherwise, just shooting the shit. So I'm going to get back to quality with an X family time. And if you have access to your family, you have people that you can surround yourself with who you love, or surround yourself with the people that you love or who love you, I think that's the way to spend the holiday season, if you can. And if not, I wanted to make sure that I put just a little bit of I just wanted to be present here, just in case there are folks out there who don't have the people they love or the people who love them to be able to surround themselves with. Because, you know, even though we live in the world of information where people have cars and planes and otherwise, it can still be hard, especially in moments like these, one day out of the 365 or 364 of the year, or leap years I think are 365, I think. 366?
365 days in a
I'm a
year.
mixologist, not a calendarologist. Then, like, it sometimes can be really hard. So I'm happy to be able to pop in just to put a little name to a face. I know there are a couple other streamers out there in our With an X community that were also streaming on Christmas. You the man, you the lady, you the person, you the tuber, whoever you are. Cheers to y'all. I'm seeing Diamond saying, thank you, it's been tough lately, I don't want to talk about it on stream. No worries, dude. And honestly, if you got shit that you need to get out of your system, like, this ain't the place to be trauma dumping and stuff like that, which I'm not saying that you have. Let me be perfectly clear with that. But sometimes you need a space to be able to talk things. And if we need to talk in hypotheticals so that nobody's getting doxxed, but people can still externalize the way that you want to, then, I don't know. I sometimes talk about my shit on stream, too. But I don't know if I should talk about it here, because the people who my shit was with might be watching.
You're right.
Kidding. I see Glorious out there saying, all my coworkers got me gifts, like literally filled my arms up, and I didn't get them anything because not every year we do each other gifts. That's so cool, Glorious. It was great. I really, really, really didn't want to do the thing of like, look at the gifts I got, chat. Look at how lucky I am on Christmas. So I'm not going to do that. But I got really excited about this book that I got for Christmas.
On Twitch.
There's an ad running?
Yeah, you're at the 30-minute mark.
Oh, we are at the...
Through.
Come on, Bezos. All right, I'll talk about my book after the fact.
You were so excited.
Oh, wait. That means we have to continue for at least another 3 minutes. And TikTok's missing it. It's because this other phone... So, here's a little tip for my streaming friends out there. If you have an Android phone, you can reuse it as a camera. My cocktail angle is this phone... It's a Pixel 4. This is just a spare phone that I have because I've been a Pixel fanboy for like 7 years now. But that's so cool to hear, Glorious, that you got gifts from your coworkers. That's so great. Yeah, we got ads on Twitch. Annie's saying, I'm going to go back to this mini Christmas party. Catch you later on stream. Catch you all at the bar with an X, of course. Glorious like, why, Bezos? Why? Why must you do this to us? Hey, YouTube.
I just watched Squid Games and now I'm watching Kittens.
Is that the ads you're watching?
Your kittens will be smitten.
Kittens will be smitten?
I don't know what it's...
We were talking... does anybody know the term dumpy? Because we were talking about... We've got a beautiful cat here at the house that we're staying at in Massachusetts, and that cat's got a dumpy. That's a fat cat, and she's beautiful. So fluffy, too.
Are you making fun of me?
Ads currently on Twitch. Yeah, I got cocktail stuff for Christmas. I know, Cole, I want to share my book. I'm not going to share anything else. I will say some of them are appliances, and if you really, really want to name the other appliances... We can. Actually, what is it? Anna, Blenderx has a little brother and a little sister now?
What? Whoa. One of them was older.
One of them's older?
Yeah, Hamilton's older.
We found Blenderx's long-lost older brother?
No, what are you talking about? We cannot have multiple kids and blenders. I'm replacing them.
We did get some new appliances, and at least 2 of them can be considered blenders.
Oh,
That was so funny. Can you let me know when the ads are done? Can you see when the ads are happening?
Yeah, there's still...
Okay.
Another 45 seconds.
45 seconds. Okay, great.
I'm trying to find Warrior
Oh
Cats,
my gosh.
because I don't remember...
Oh, Glorious was asking just you about the Disney, the Warrior Cats.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying
Oh,
to check.
man.
Because I stopped pretty early... Oh, I stopped here. Okay, I know where I stopped. So that one.
Can't say anything yet. We're trying to respect the folks who are on Twitch who cannot watch the stream right now because Daddy Bezos is taking his share, and it prevents pre-rolls. And the fact that remember on Monday we didn't get the ads, so then Steel City came in and it was like, "Hi everybody, it's ads," and I didn't know where the ads came from. So Bezos had a glitch, and apparently Bezos fixed the glitch, even though I'm on vacation.
What the heck?
Makes no sense. So that's okay. Hey, I've got my garlic rum, my grum, if you will.
I think they changed the pictures of these because I don't remember these. I think I might have stopped. I think I might have stopped at like the Dawn of the Clan, somewhere around there.
Oh, there's a tiny piece of vanilla in here.
Yeah, I think I stopped somewhere around the Dawn of the Clans. I haven't read it since like high school.
Glorious is like, can't Twitch just skip ad after a certain amount of time? Not when the ads are these are. There's an ad schedule that happens. We're back?
Yeah,
We're back. No more ads anymore. Yeah, what happens, Glorious, on Twitch is basically what happens for Twitch creators, if you're an affiliate, is you can automate the number of ads, the amount of ads that happen in a particular hour, if you are at least 3 minutes of ads per hour, and you can automate them happening every single hour, instead of a 30-70 split to creator and Amazon for how much money you make from ad revenue, it becomes a 55-45 split. So if you have at least 3 minutes running, you get most of the ad revenue, which is actually pretty lucrative if you have a huge audience, which I don't have. I have a small little fun community, which I enjoy more so now anyway, because the bottlenecking that'll happen if this channel ever takes off is going to be insane, and that's an engineering problem I just don't want to figure out right now. And on the other hand, when you enter a stream, if you aren't meeting that 3 minutes of ads per hour minimum, you'll get hit with a pre-roll ad. You'll pop into a stream with somebody that you don't even know, and they'll hit you with a minute and a half or 3 minutes of ads, and you'll be like, well, I don't know this person, so why the hell am I sticking around? And then you'll leave, which is inverse to what we would want to happen of the bar being an open place where you can just walk in and not be shoved with Bezos ads in your face just as a cover to enter the bar. Because I think that's ridiculous, you know? Average coming in with the self admissions here. Good to see you, Parfait Cookie Enjoyer. I'm nerding out just for a little bit longer. I want to get back to family time, and I think I see Mother with an X's mouth watering over there for the eggnog. Mom, you want eggnog?
Yes, please.
Yes, she does.
Way to be weird.
So I gotta make some nog for the family. Or I'm gonna share with them Greg Nog. That was the recipe that we did not this last Monday, but the Monday before that, with the maraschino and the bourbon and the cognac in it. There should be a short on YouTube coming out tomorrow with that recipe. At the normal time, so like 5 o'clock. So depending on what your Christmas plan, if anybody tells me you have Christmas plans before 5 o'clock p.m. tomorrow, please don't tell me what the details are. You don't need to share those information. I'll just release it early so everybody can have the fun, so you can enjoy what we're enjoying.
Why don't you just do it early then?
I could, but only if somebody asks. This is one present I got for Christmas. This is a book called Tropical Standard, Cocktail Techniques and Reinvented Recipes. I didn't know that this book existed until I saw, I think it was a Reddit post of people asking, I loved Liquid Intelligence. It was a book about like basically the science of the perfect cocktail. Where the heck do I go next? This book are like the techniques of Liquid Intelligence plus a little bit extra applied to tiki beverages with prominent rum blends, prominent fruit blends, prominent just flavor characteristics overall. It's written by Garrett Richard and Ben Schaefer, who I'm not specifically familiar with, but it has a foreword by Dave Arnold, the guy who made Liquid Intelligence, and I gave this foreword a read, and he's basically going on about how this is the logical, this to me, at least from what I've read, is like the spiritual successor to Liquid Intelligence. Dave Arnold himself said this book needed to be written. It was written far too late, but just in time by Garrett Richard and the perfect co-writer, Ben Schaefer, who are apparently just like cocktail savants. And I don't have much else to say about it, because I don't know much else about it, because I only got through the foreword, and I flipped through the section on acid adjusting, as well as sugar adjusting, which I hadn't heard of sugar adjusting before.
Obsession to be sugar adjusting instead of clarification.
Hey, dude, I don't know. Like, wherever this bar stuff goes, you know? I have a lot of fun with this stuff. So anyway, I just wanted to nerd out about that for a second. There's some beautiful, the illustrations in here are great. The photography is also just absolutely magnificent. Like, I'm trying to find one. I was looking at one earlier, and the lighting was just beautiful. Look at that shadow, dude. Look at the shadow and the opacity on that beautiful thing, and the tiny little lime. I don't know what drink this is. What is this? It's the improved rum cocktail, probably a riff on the improved whiskey cocktail. Illustrated by Beachcomber Negroni. Oh, illustrated by the Beachcomber Negroni. I don't even know what that is. One more recipe. And then I'm going back to family time. 149, 149. On page 149, turn to the New Testament of Liquid Intelligence, Tropical Standard. Oh, I lost my page.
149.
In the name of the sugar, the salts, and the acid. 149. 149, 149, 149. There's a whole section on savory, whatever that means. Beachcomber Negroni. Beautiful page, like Don the Beachcomber. Classy there. But how is this different than our Jim Campari sweet vermouth? Oh my god, there's like 12 ingredients. Salt solution, clarified lime juice, Don's Remix, which in itself has 5 different ingredients, Campari, overproof rum, Florida Cana 4-year-old rum, Banks 5 Island, very specific rums here, and a little of Dolan dry vermouth. I've got like half these ingredients.
Different decks, okay.
And then on the next page, there's Donga Punch. I have no idea what a Donga is in this context. It's a simple specked, shaken not stirred that also uses Don's Remix, which by the way has grapefruit juice, citric acid, white sugar, grapefruit peel, cassia cinnamon bark specifically, as opposed to Ceylon cinnamon bark. 2 different types. I think one is considered Chinese cinnamon, and one is considered, can't remember the other country, but it's not Ceylon like hair salon, it's Ceylon like Keylon. Ceylon. In any case, that's just a little teaser. You probably won't see this book very often. I'll be reading it in the background, workshopping some recipes with it. This was our bottle of spiced rum, which we'll take back to the bar with an X and play around a little bit more. And this is my gift to you, chat. Chat's own Infinity Blend. We're going to take it back to the bar, and in 2025, we're going to start things off with, you tell me what we put inside of the bottle. It's going to start with vodka, and if you tell me blue curacao, we pour out some vodka, pour in some blue curacao. If you tell me we're putting Malort in there, we pour out a little blue curacao and vodka, we put some Malort in there. If you tell me to pour out, you want me to put, I'm trying to think of something else in here. Let's go with white whiskey. White whiskey. I have an unaged whiskey. We pour out a little bit of the Malort, pour out a little bit of the blue curacao, pour a little bit of the vodka, and we put a little bit of the white unaged whiskey on the inside. And we have a custom blend of whatever it will be. And
so we'll start January 1st because that is the first day of the
January
year,
1st?
and it is a Wednesday.
Yeah, it's just going to start January 1st. That's what, next week?
That's next week.
Oh, wow, I really feel like I've been leading y'all on. I'm sorry, I said like this isn't happening until 2025. I can make that joke. It's the end of the year. Next Wednesday. It's going to be a week.
Not Monday.
Not Monday.
Wednesday.
Not Monday. Wednesday.
Wednesday. Oh, but none of us did that.
I'm seeing Image Chow saying Vietnam is the other place with the cinnamon. I can't remember. I think Ceylon, Ceylon. I believe they call it that because it's from this area that's called Ceylon. I can't remember what it is. It might have been Indonesia, maybe? Again, not a geographist, mixologist. That's what I keep telling myself. In any case, to everybody out there, I don't have the ending screen like I usually do, so there is going to be more or less an abrupt ending to this. I think there's actually going to be a little thing at the end that says, like, Prism Live, brought to you by Prism Live, because that's the app I'm using, Prism Live. And I don't know how to take it out of there. It's like when I first started using CapCut for the first time, it just, like, made on CapCut. Boop-doop. And I was like, how the hell do I get rid of that shit? There's a setting, by the way, and now you have to pay for it. So to everybody out there, if it is December 25th where you are, Merry Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, pick a holiday. It could also be the beautiful day, December 25th, as your holiday of choice. Could be you day. Just pick it as you day.
Happy on birthday.
Happy on birthday. Have a wonderful birthday. Happy on your birthday. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah, which is starting real soon. If I don't see you by the time we get to 2025, I'll see you next year. That's a dad joke. Dad, laugh. He did it. I don't know what is up with the people around me just doing what I say. This is me trying to express power over the people who hold authority over me. Power to the children. In any case out there, y'all, if it's the night where you are like me, have a wonderful rest of your night. If the sun is shining where you are, have a wonderful rest of your morning. Start your day off with something spicy, like a spiced rum of your own creation with a little bit of vanilla in there, a little bit of peppercorn, a little bit of garlic. Whatever your rules are, we'll respect it. And so long as you don't yuck our yum, we will not yuck yours. To everybody out there, Merry, Merry, Happy, Happy, Holiday, and we'll see you all at the bar with the next real soon back on Monday. And as we move into 2025,
get ready.
Get ready. Because it's going to be a wonderful, I think it's going to be an excellent year ahead of us. At the very least, I'll say 2024 has been an amazing year for me personally, an amazing year for us as a community. In general, we have grown hundreds of percentage points over where we were at the beginning of the year, and it's exactly what I wanted to accomplish by 2025. And you know what, y'all? We did it. And I couldn't be happier to share the next chapter with all of y'all now that our community is... Our Discord server is now over 100 people. The YouTube channel has over 1,000 subscribers. The TikTok account, which, again, left us about 20 minutes ago because... My phone ran out of battery, but let's pick some other nefarious reason because TikTok's going to get banned apparently anyway, so we can talk shit on TikTok. It doesn't treat me very well anyways. But we reached over 2,000 followers on that platform. It's just like freaking crazy. And because of that, there are a lot of new folks in here that I got the pleasure to meet. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for being a part of my life. This is awesome. In any case, happy holidays to all y'all. I'm done ranting. I'm going to go make egg mug for Mama with an X. Because she wants it. Merry everybody. Merry everything, y'all. Until then, y'all, I'll see you on Monday.
Happy holidays.
Bye. And there's the little thing, Prism Live Studio.